Okay, Islam Sheet and Wayne Bay is July the 30th, 2026, and it I've been here for about 2 hours. It's about 4:45 p.m. My scheduled host foods was from 6:30 a.m. to 2. So it's July the 30th, 2026. I'm feeling a lot better. What I end up doing, so okay, what happened, Dwayne, and I don't know if you will, if you're gonna have pity on me or not, because I know you are, at least from what I remember, you are very serious about diets. So, but I was telling the truth in my last video. Okay, so yes, I get plotted thoughts, temptation thoughts to eat certain meals, and the chemistry of my body is changing. I'm changing, and so the night before last, so the day is the 30th, 29th. So it was on the 28th. On the 28th, I had 2 bags of vegan chips cooked in olive oil. They're one of my favorites because it seems like when I eat them, um, I can eat them and I don't really bloat. It could have been the popcorn on top of that, and also I had I forgot that I tried this organic syrup for the first time, um like a day before. I forgot about that, and I had made plant based plant-based vegan pancakes, and I tried organic syrup. It's supposed to be raw organic syrup, so okay, maybe that too. I forgot about that. But anyway, what happened is my whole face just like blowed up. My tummy was bloated, my thighs were bloated, but that does not excuse the forced engagements and how that contribute. So what I've learned here is, and this is the truth, I'm not making it up or trying to excuse me feeling weak when I want to um, use a thought, because they're plotted thoughts, but I have a choice. I can tell when they're plotted thoughts. For example, just a few moments ago, I had already planned to. I'm still working on my hair. See, some of my hair is tied up, so I have some of my hair is braided, and some of my hair is not. Because that's how I'm gonna have to keep it tied up. I'm going to have to keep it tied up or braided for a while in order to get there's place here in the back where I was itching to get that to grow back, and my hair can grow really fast once I really pay attention to it. So it's so anyway, to make a long story short, um I experienced a replicated thought of me. I had already said I was going to do my hair a little bit at a time and tie it up. I already said I was going to do that. It wasn't like something a thought that was given to me, but I experienced a replicated thought. And then I heard someone say, see, so a lot of times they say, see, we helped you, because they're using replicated thoughts so they can trick my mind that's relearning to trust me and relearning to accept that I am the trust of it. I'm the trustee of my mind. But what these unclean spirits are doing is literally trying to trick the mind as though that they're supposed to be some form of inhabitor inside the mind, the subconscious, the consciousness. So they and by them continuously engaging the mind, the intellect, the mind can get confused, and then I can use complete control over my intellect, my thoughts, not know when it's my thought and when it's theirs. So I just experienced a thought about me, a memory thought about me continuing to do my hair because I have a lot to do, and it's going to take about a year to make it thick again, even though it's not thin. I mean, I have but my hair it needs to thicken up. I need to strengthen it and make it thick. So it's going to take about a year. So I started doing that, and also I had like I like to take certain like blue vervain. I like blue vervain, and I like ashwanda, sea moss, um, blue vervain, ashwanda, sea moss. I like these herbs. I really do. So I take that at night. I like my tea. So I had a thought about doing that. I knew it was a plotted thought, but I already knew, oh, this is what I do. This is what I plan to do. This is what I do. So, and I know what that which is connected to the unnaturalized United States military, Navy, and Army, and police in Annapolis, these lab animals, the brother, so-called black Negro, the brother, and the Spanish speaking, what they're trying to do in pale skin. This set that like to say three vampires, whatever. Is they are trying. They know that the mind is a energy field on its with separate, just like your heart is separate from your mind. Your subconscious is different from your consciousness. They know this. So they are literally trying to trick the mind to think that it's supposed to be inhabited, it's supposed to, that they're the trustee of the mind. I'm not the trustee. They're the trustee. So, and this is what they do to many. And this is how someone can be wealthy and lose all their money. Like, for instance, many people are waiting, or some are waiting for this cryptocurrency to go up, or some just say, I'm going to wait and not literally, um, um, I guess, invest, whatever it may be. But so say you have invested and you made millions in cryptocurrency. If you don't have your mind, if you're not the trustee of your mind, and something else is the trustee of your mind, then who made the millions? It's not you, it's somebody else that made the millions. So I am focusing on gaining, make sure my mind trusts me, me again. Um, so so the food, yes, I chose to, I was like, when I first experienced the forced thought of the potato chips, I could have said no, but I wanted some potato chips. After I felt that I wanted to use the thought, so I used the thought, and eat the potato chips. When I had the forced thought about popcorn, I could have just said no, but I wanted to use the thought and eat the popcorn. And I know I have, every time I do things like that, even though the potato chips, they usually they're not that bad with me, but they can be. The popcorn definitely, but I thought I don't know, I didn't think I was gonna bloat that bad. And I think my body, the chemistry of my body is changing fast, and that's why it affected my entire face, like literally. And plus, I was being forced to engage. I know I was being forced to engage because I could tell. So I woke up hearing a black Negro, literally in Spanish speaking, like literally like trying to be inside my mind, waking me up. So my face was all lopsided. My lips really like this, really big. This is what happened when I'm bloated. My thighs, when when I eat something outside my diet, and then have to deal with the external forces of the animals, the beast, the orcs and orci, the lab freaks here in Annapolis, forced to engage in spirit trafficking. But anyway, I feel better. I think I look better. I feel better. I said yesterday that this is how my face looked. When because I had went and sunbathed and it had gone down some, but I was still bloated, and now it's getting back to where it should look. It's not completely. It's because I'm still like you can still see some bags, a little bags under my eyes, but I'm back. After today, maybe and tomorrow, I should be back to I am, where I am without the bloat. But I need to exercise. That has a lot to do with it. So that would help me exercise, help the bloating go down. Also, I take other things at night to help me not get bloated when I feel like some vegan ice cream. Oh yeah, I forgot. I yeah, and maybe about 5 days ago I had vegan ice cream. I totally forgot about that too. So then okay, so I had the vegan ice cream, vegan pancakes, plant pancakes with. I tried organic raw syrup for the first time. Okay, and then the potato chips, and then the popcorn. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I totally forgot about the vegan ice cream. Yeah. Okay. So, and then the top. So it was like I was a walking. What do you call it? A walking sign. Yay! Attack me, you dirty, filthy beast in a necklace. And whether attack me, here I am. I'm all filled up with all this pus and whatever else in me. Because I don't know if it's pus, but what I want to say, fatty cell, whatever, all this junk in me, and you can come attack me, and I'm just gonna go. Whoa. That's exactly what happened. So I guess that's exactly. They were like, "Ooh, look at all that yummy gulk. I want to get inside of that. I want to get inside of that more." So usually, like for yourself, Sheep Dwayne Buffett, but you probably wouldn't want to engage with someone who's not eating right. But a beast, a filth, they do. They want here. They have lab animals that can force engage and cause you to cause your nose to run, snot to come out your nose, and they will sit there and watch you to see if the snot come out. They could be eating food and they want to see the snot roll out your nose. In Annapolis, they have lab animals that can force engage and literally cause like like if you have a like some type of phlegm, make you feel like you have phlegm or some phlegm inside of you, or bring about some phlegm where you like start coughing because they force engage to make that happen. And so to be in a military city that's the Navy and Army is prevalent, the police and other military branches, and has such filthy animals, and then their own, or speak about STDs. I don't think when I speak about STDs, I'm not judging about the STDs because you can heal yourself. What I know for a fact, well, I don't know for a fact, but I think I was infected, so I kept healing myself. I don't know, but I wanted to make sure. The issue with cities like this, Annapolis, when you're among lab animals, is they rather lie and say that they don't have anything and then lay down with someone who maybe have it because they know they got herpes. But they will lie and send thoughts of deceit that they don't have it, or to that person that they don't have it, just so that they can have sex with them. That's the issue. They're not trying. So if someone in a rational, civilized mind is infected, the last thing they want to do is want to spread. They know they're infected. They would not want to spread it to someone else. It's not like that in Annapolis. In Annapolis, the black Negro male male beast freak that's following me around, and that nasty females of it, they'll follow me around, follow Imani around, trying to force engage because they filthy and nasty like that. The Spanish speaking, that's a lab freak AI. Pale skin, that which that is unclean, that's in, now I could definitely separate them, an Italian set that's probably in the United States military. That's the issue. It's not because someone is HIV positive. One of my good friends was HIV positive, so I know I know what HIV can do to a person. Okay, and the psychological effects. I was there with her. I know. That's all I'm gonna say. I know. It's not that. It's not because a person, and when in fact when someone comes out and say I'm HIV positive, that's courage. It really is. She was very courageous. I mean, she say, I mean, she told me she was very courageous, and she spoke about how she felt, just like I felt, like I was infected, and I was gonna speak about it, and even though I was diagnosed that I wasn't. I was going to speak about it, and then I continued to heal myself. Continue. I continued to document. I continued to speak about what I was experiencing here. I continued to connect the dots about my genitals being forced to engage, and then a scar or a bump will come. Forced engaged. That means something of filth will be engaging my genitals, causing it to itch, and then a scar will come, or and it seemed to happen right after my menstruation. I continue to give testimony, and I continue to buy herbs and different remedies to cleanse and heal myself. I do not want to have physical sex with someone where I possibly is infected. I am infected. Allah forbid I'm not. So, but that's not the case here. The case here, if you look through all my documentation, the filthy beast, only an infected animal would behave the way they do, as they do here. They infected. They don't care. There's no way I would deal with, I'm not saying everyone here in Annapolis, but I'd rather be safe than very, very, very sorry. Okay? You lay down with dogs, you will come up with fleas. Islam.